Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today in this video we are going to talk about American pronunciation. We are going to work with vowels and also, for example, consonant sounds, tongue twisters, stress of a word and intonation, and also linking words and linking and reduction formal words, and also the letter T, and also TH sound or th and th. Okay, we are going to start with vowels. Vowel sound. Short versus long vowels. A versus E. You say sit, seat, sit, seat. Or ship, sheep. And also it changes the meaning of words. For example, when you say ship versus sheep, long E sound. The schwa sound, the next one. Cat. This was, you don't say cat, you say cat. It's like ass sound. Cat. Or car. Oh. Okay, car. Or diphthongs. Gliding vowels like I, like time. Okay, or go. And also here we have some tongue twisters. Okay, let's read tongue twisters. I will read it and I will wait for some seconds. And if you need more time, you can pause the video and read this. Number one, she sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells. She sells seashells by the seashore. Okay. And pause the video and repeat it. Number two. A synonym for cinnamon is a cinnamon synonym. A synonym for cinnamon is a synonym synonym. A synonym for the cinnamon is a synonym synonym. Number three. Four furious friends fight for the phone. Four furious friends fight for the phone. Number four. Good blood, bad blood. This one is easy. Number five. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. 6. I scream, you scream, we all scream for the ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for the ice cream. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought I thought. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Kitty caught the kitten in the kitchen. A happy hippo hopped and he caught. Okay. And the next part, we have consonant sounds. Some consonants are tricky for non-native speakers. For example, in some languages we have the and the sound, but in some other languages we don't have these sounds. For example, the letter we or W, we don't have it in some languages, so it is difficult to pronounce. Or the way that the manner of articulation of the letter R or L may be different in some languages. For example, French people, they say re, like bonjour, or these kind of things. And for example, Russian people, they say re, or Iranian people, they say re, or Americans say re. So it is different and it is difficult for non-native speakers who don't have these sounds in their own language or in their L1. And they have to practice and how to pronounce these letters or these sounds. Okay, the first one we are going to work on TH sound. As you know, in linguistics or in morphology, we have two sounds. Wait. Okay, and let's work on the TH sound, or how do we pronounce the TH sound in English. Actually, the manner of articulation or the place of the manner of articulation of these two sounds may be different in some words. For example, when they are divided into two parts, the two different categories. For example, voiced and voiceless sound. And also we have the same concept with other letters. For example, S or F, V or versus Z sound. And okay, to make consonant sounds, we start with the air pushed out by the hogs up through the throat or windpipe to the larynx. Inside the larynx are your vocal folds, or also it is called vocal cords, which takes two basic positions. When vocal folds or vocal cords are separate parts, the air from hogs passed between them with no obstruction, producing voiceless sounds. When the vocal folds are drawn together, the air from the hogs repeatedly pushes them apart as pushes them apart as it passes through, with a vibration effect producing voiced sounds. The distinction can be felt physically if you place a fingertip or your fingers gently on the top of your, tongue or an Adam's apple as a part of your larynx. You can feel your neck below your chin. Then produce sounds such as Z versus V. Okay? And try it with me. Z sound or V. Okay? You feel the vibration in your tongue, in your neck, or in your larynx. You can feel it in your neck below your chin. Okay, and because these are voice sounds, you should be able to feel some vibrations. Keep your fingertip in the same position. Now make the sound s or f. Try it with me. Or z, s, s, s. Because these are voiceless sounds, there should be no vibration. Another trick to put the finger in each ear. Do not far, not too far, and produce the voiced sounds. For example, to hear the feel and some vibration. And whereas no vibration will be heard or felt if you make voiceless sounds such as or in the same way. And also we have the same concept with the way that we pronounce th sound. For example, if you do the same concept with the th sound, you can identify which one is voiced and which one is voiced. Now let's try again. Let's try together. And the word like father or this, that, if you try it, you can feel the vibration. You say that, father, or these, that, those. Okay, these are voiced. But when you say the word three or thumb, bath, there's no vibration. Okay, the one that you feel vibration is voiced. The other one that you cannot feel vibration is voiceless. The voice is voiceless. It's obvious, it's voiceless. So it's for think, for example, the letter think, and the word think is voiceless, but the word the is voiced. Many languages like these sounds, as I told you.
Visual demonstration ideas. You could create the following pictures to illustrate this concept. Diagram of the larynx and vocal folds show the vocal folds in two states: open, voiceless; closed, voiced. Label the airflow and vibration. Side by side comparison. One panel for voice sounds with vibration waves. One panel for voiceless sounds, smooth airflow, hands-on demonstration. An image of someone placing a finger on their Adam's apple while producing sounds. Another image of someone with fingers in their ears. Sound wave, visualization. Voiced sounds, irregular, wavy lines representing vibration. Voiceless sounds, straight or smooth lines.
And the next part is for V versus double, or way. V, way. Like the word very, or wary, or vet, wet. The meaning can be changed in some cases. For example, when you say wet versus vet, vet is veterinarian. Or the word wine versus wine. Spanish and Arabic speakers often mix these two sounds. And the way that we articulate the letter R or L is different in English from other languages, some languages. Important for ancient Asian language speakers. For example, when you say red, red, or radio, you don't say radio or radio, radio, you say radio, or lights, you don't say lights, you say lights, or lamp, instead of saying lamp, you say lamp. Okay, it's difficult. You say all, okay, lights, lamp, okay, but rights. And stress and intonation. English is a stress-timed language, meaning some syllables are longer and louder than others. I cannot louder than others. Okay, pay attention to the way that you pronounce louder, and other. Okay, longer, language, you say language, longer, or longer, say longer. Word stress, misplaced stress can make the words unrecognizable. For example, photograph, or photographer. The stress in the first word, photograph, you say photograph. Pho is stress. Versus the word photographer, photographer. Sentence rhythm. Emphasize the contents word, like nouns and verbs, and reduce function words like to, becomes, though. And the next slide we have linking or reduction. Native speakers often blend or they just connect all the words in the sentence together to sound more natural or more comfortable when you pronounce these sounds. When you pronounce the word or read an, I don't know, sentence. For example, you say want to, one, going to, gone. Did you, or did you? I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm going to do my homework. I'm gonna do my homework. Did you know that? Did you know that? Okay. And here we have other examples. For example, the word because, you say cause. Because I want to do my homework. I cannot go out tonight. I cannot go out tonight because I want to do my homework. Or I'm going to do my homework. Or I fought because I was tired. I left because I was tired. Did I say I left because I was tired? I left because I was tired. Also, you can also say because, or I am going to leave soon, or do you want to go, or do you want to go? It's okay. But if you want to sound more natural, you can use reduction form or linking form. And then we have the letter T, standard T sound, true T. When at the start of a word or a stressed syllable before the vowel or pause, for example, take the train to the taxi. You don't say take the train to the exit. You say take the train standard or duty. You say t. When at the start of the word or at the beginning of a sentence, take your time. You say take your time, you just say take your time. Or stress syllable, train. You say t, train. The stress on the first syllable, train. Is it terrain? Is it terrain? Is it train? Tis or taxi. Is it taxi? Is it taxi? T is stress. And she told me, told me is told me. Told, I cannot say the stress with a second syllable. Told me to try it. She told me to try it. You can blend to. She told me to try it. Told me to try it. Mistake. Non-native speakers may weaken this sound. Like, it's a day. It's wrong. You shouldn't say day. Okay? Take the train to the taxi. Or take the train to the taxi. Say, take the train to the taxi. Do not pronounce T. And do not pronounce T as D. Flat T, the next one. Letter T. Also, we are working with on letter T. Sound like D. When between two vowels or juxtaposing vowels. Actually, it's not juxtaposing, it's between two vowels, including after R or before syllables L. Syllables L. And also, we use flat T or like the short T sound like D in unstressed syllables. For example, I wrote a letter. Sounds like I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter. Because in the word wrote, T is between two vowels, O and E. I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter. The next one, it's hotter today. It's hotter today. Because we have two sounds, two T sounds or T letters together, we use D. And water, like water, water. It's between two vowels. Or city. Instead of saying city, you say city. Or city. Better. Sounds like water, city, better. Mistake pronouncing is as a treaty, like city, seat, e, city. Instead of saying city, city, water, better, harder, letter, wrote a letter. I wrote a letter. Actually, you can say wrote a letter or I wrote a letter. And the next part, glottal stop. Like glottal. You don't say glottal, glottal stop. T. Sound disappears, replaced by the throat catch. When before syllabic N, like attain or tone, TIOTTAIN, TAIN or attain or tone, TON, or in negative contractions like not. For example, mountain, mountain, not T, to mountain. Or important, important. It's important for me. It's important or important. It's incorrect. You should say important, important. She can't go, she can't go, she can't go, can go. You don't say she can't go. It's okay, but if you want to sound more natural, you can also say she can go, it's not important for me, climb the mountains, and etc. And the mistake in this category is over pronouncing T. For example, mountain, or important, or she can't go. And the next part is silent T, dropped completely. When after N, when we have T, especially in NT combinations, in some common words, for example, international, 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 or center, 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 often, often, often. And also the word often or often has two pronunciations. You can also say often or often. It's up to you. International, international. Center, center. Often, often. Okay? And adding T where it's silent, like less than. The common mistake is here. And also we have this one for L, like the word should. It's for non-native speakers or teenagers or those who wants to uh, learn English and they are in elementary level or A1 or basic level. They say should or would or walk. Instead of saying walk, they say walk or talk, like less than. These are some common mistakes for non-native speakers. And T as chip. Affrication. When before R is a stress and a stressed syllable. Pay attention, a stressed syllable. Try. Okay, you say try. Try it out. Try. It sounds like chip, but you don't say try. You say try. It's between T and Ch sound. You should practice. Sound like cherry. Try, 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 or trip. You say trip. You say trip. Pronouncing the mistake is pronouncing it as a pure T. For example, try. I can say try or trip, travel. Okay, should say travel, trip, try it again. T at the end of the words. At the end of the word when it's often unrealized. For example, cat, cat, not no pop of air. Okay, just a cat. If you put your hand in front of your mouth, you say cat. You just say cat, cat, cat. Or I like it, I like it, I like it. Or the mistake in this category is replacing the T with pop of air. For example, say cat, cat, or it, it. Okay. And the next and the last one, the last category is NT or N, nasalization or nasalization. And when in words with NT or an abbreviation form of not, or interview, like the word international or center, interview, or don't. I don't want to, don't. I don't want to, I don't know. You say I don't know, you say I don't know. I don't want. You say I don't want. And the mistake in this category is over articulating this T or pronouncing T sound. For example, you say interview, interview, or interview. You say interview. And pay attention also pay attention to the pronunciation of the letter R in this word, or international. Also R and L. And thanks for watching. I hope you find this video useful and you learned something new from this video. And maybe some of you have already know some of these words, some of these tips for American pronunciation. But and I hope you learn or review it again. And thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.